Tulsa black nationalists to a massive crowd, quote, "Kill everything white in sight," unquote. Let's get this spread wide and far, folks. Yeah, it's real, even though the fake news media doesn't want to talk about it. We're constantly told by the administration that, quote, "white supremacy," unquote, is the most dangerous and immediate threat in this country, and the FBI is hunting the streets of the country looking for MAGA grannies. Meanwhile, what's actually happening is that the media, Democrats, and the deep state are doing their best to start a race war. While the Biden administration is preoccupied with a war on domestic terrorism fueled by the mythical threat of white supremacy, and the FBI is busy chasing down those insurrectionists who were supposedly trying to overthrow the government, extremist groups like this do exist in America. Included among those groups are black nationalists who boldly declare in public that the time will come when, quote, "black Americans will kill everything white in sight," unquote. A threat that was roundly ignored by the media establishment. The National Black Power Convention was held over the weekend in Tulsa, Oklahoma, to mark the 100-year anniversary of the Black Wall Street Massacre. It was terrible that happened 100 years ago, and events included a Second Amendment march for reparations, with many participants exercising their right to open carry, which we don't have a problem with. But a disturbing video making the rounds online captures a speech from a man some see as a black supremacist, purportedly being given in Tulsa on Saturday. Quote, "We're pushing death to white supremacy, death to capitalism, death to imperialism, and death to fascism," unquote. The unidentified man with a bullhorn said, quote, "We are pushing an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth, a head for a head, and a life for a life," unquote. The man cites white supremacy to tell the crowd they were brought to America to pick cotton to make white men rich. He goes on to talk about revolution in the hood and defending themselves, which is fine to defend yourself. Quote, "Once they die, we must understand that we can never give them the pain that they gave us," unquote, he continued. Continuing on, quote, "So once they get buried, once they are buried, we must bury them, dig them up, and kill them again. Bury them, dig them up, and kill them again," unquote. The crowd cheered enthusiastically, encouraged the black man's racist rhetoric gets darker and more violent, much more violent. I know, you don't believe me. Well, you can watch the videos at robmanus.com. Be careful out there, folks.